Hello dear students, today again I am back with your chapter number 4, division. So let's move on with chapter 4, division. So let's have a quick recap that what we did in chapter number 3, multiplication. What is multiplication? That we have clearly done that multiplication is repeated addition. What is multiplication? Repeated addition. So as it was very easy for you, once you have understood that it's a repeated addition means again and again adding on. Like how I get 3 into 8. What is 3 8s are? It is 24. Means I am adding it again and again and again 8 times and I am getting it 24. Okay. So like why we were using multiplication? Same I want to teach you that why we are going to use division. What was the need of multiplication? See, anything I purchased and okay, one thing I got in 3 rupees. Now I am telling you the same thing, price is 3 rupees but I want to buy 10 things. So how easy it is? 3 into 10 that I got at 30 rupees. Okay, similarly, now we are going to move on with division chapter. That is how and why we are using it. That we are going to move on. Let's see. See, like division, how we will move on. Like it was repeated addition. So what is division? Division is repeated subtraction. What is division? Repeated subtraction. Division is repeated subtraction. I hope this is clear, children. See how it is repeated subtraction, that also I am going to tell you. Suppose like same example, like I said 3 8s are 24. Similarly, let us move on with 24. If I am telling you 24 divided by 3, let's see how it comes on. It is repeated addition. I suppose this is clear to you. Now, 24 divided by either I take 3 or I take 8, whichever is more easy, that will do. Let's move on with 8 only. Okay, 8. So now see how we can divide 24 by 8 in a repeated subtraction form. Okay, let's move on. See, first let me explain you with division. So for that, as I told you, in multiplication also and in division also, both the places you need to be thorough with your tables. Tables are very important, dear children. You need to regularly practice that. See, without tables it is going to be very difficult for you. So you need to have the tables very much. See, daily you do want practice. It's very important. So see, 24 divided by 8. Now I need to be thorough with 8's table. Yes. 8 ones are 8. 8 twos are 16. 8 threes are 24. So see, what I have got is 8 threes are 24. 8 threes are 24. So I have taken 3s, I have taken 24s. So what is my remainder? Remainder is 0. So this is what? Nothing I am getting, because in 8's table, like I was having 24, so I did it, so I got it 3. Okay, now see how we will do it with repeated subtraction. See, repeated subtraction means first time I am subtracting 8. Okay, we have already studied. So 4 not possible by 8, so I will be borrowing it. It will be 14 minus 8. 14 minus 8 means 4. As I have to keep 14 in mind, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much is left? 6 is left. Okay, so this is now 1. So how much is there? Finally, I have 16. It is not finished now. Means I have to make it 0. Repeated subtraction means I have to move on till end. Yes, I have got 16 now. See, I have got the answer here 3. My answer is 3. See, now I will be moving on with 16. Let me take the 16 here. Again 8. Okay, so now what I am getting? 6, 8 not possible, then it will be 16 minus 8. So 16 minus 8 will be 8. Okay, again I have left out what? 8. So again what I am going to subtract? 8. 8. Now I have got 0, it means I need to stop here. I have finished on. So now see how many times we have come up with subtraction. See, this was the first subtraction we have done. This is the second subtraction we have done, and this is the third subtraction we have done. So what was the answer, children, when we divided 24 by 8? The answer was 3. What was the answer? The answer was 3. See, 1, 2, 3. So this is the way that how it is being done in the form of repeated subtraction. You need to understand that how it is. So how many times? 3 times. So that is, it is called as repeated subtraction. I hope this is clear. Yes. Now let's see how to divide a particular number. See, you will be having this in our 3rd standard also. What we have done division. There also we did it, but with small numbers. We were not moving on with large numbers. So, but in your book, you can move on and you can go through your books that there are different examples given in your book which you can practice on. As I am also having your book, see, in different pages you will get different examples. So, you can take the help of your book and you can practice, and even you can frame your own numbers. So, I'll be taking an example from your book. Definitely that will help you out so that you can refer your book when you are solving your that sums. Okay, let me have a number 644 divided by 14. So children, see here, you need to be thorough with the table, otherwise how difficult it is going to be. So let's see, 644 divided by 14. Children, you have to be thorough with the tables, as I said earlier. See, if you are thorough with the tables, then you can orally speak on, okay, 14 ones are 14, 14 twos are 28. Like that, it will be very easy for you. But otherwise, I am just giving you an example. If it is you are finding it little difficult and you have not revised the table, in your rough work, you can write the tables and it will be easy for you. Am I clear? See. 14 ones are 14, 14 twos are 28. This is just for a help, but children, you need to be thorough with the tables. That is very, very important. This is just we have done in 3rd standard this way. But when you reach in 4th standard, it should be on your tip. You have to move on like that only, because you will be getting large numbers also. So, okay, see. This way you can write it in your rough column. Now move on. See, 644 divided by 14. Now what is the main thing you need to remember in division is, this is a number which I have to keep on, like I have to say the table. 14 ones are 14, 14 twos are 28. Then I will think, what is 14 threes are? Okay, 28. Then if it is, what is the next table? So if I am not able to recall, I can just move on with this. Okay, it will be, okay, move on. 14 threes are 42. Okay, now let's see next one. Now 14 fours are. What is 14 fours are? Yes, it is 56. Now what is 14 fives are? Yes, it is 70. It is 70. So 14 ones are 14, 14 twos are 28, 14 threes are 42, 14 fours are 56, 14 fives are 70. This way you have to remember. Now see, I have got till 5s are. Now I will see 64 it is coming. So what number I should take? That has to be very important. So I should take 56 or 70. Main thing I have to remember, it should be either equal to or less than that. I can't take a number which is greater than. Okay, so it will be not 5s, I have to take 4s. 4s is 56. 4s is 56. Now the same thing as we do, subtraction I have to do here. Now 14, see, this girl is very important is, here I can't cut everywhere. I need to keep in mind. The calculation has to be done in mind. See, 14 minus 6. So how is 14 minus 6? 4 in mind, that is 14 it has become. Now 5, 6. So if I am subtracting, so what it will be? 4, 5, 6. So it will be 14 minus 6 is 8. Yes. I have got 8 now. Now what is left here? It is 5. So it is 5 minus 5 is 0. Now I have got 8. Now what is your next step? Very important in division. I need to bring this number down. I have to bring the another number down. 4 here. Now I have got 84. So children, now see what is 14 6s. 14 6s is 84. 14 6s is 84. So I can have, yes, I have got 84 here. So I'll put 6 here, here 84. Now see, anything is left out here? No, I have, because 84 minus 84 is 0. So nothing is left out. So it means my calculation is over here. So this is a number, 3-digit number, which I have divided by a 2-digit number. That is very important. So now, see, I have got the answer. So now we will learn what are these called. What are these called? Even the answer, the number which you are dividing, and the number by which you are dividing, and whatever is the left out value you have got, that also you need to remember. So see, this is one division which I have done for you. One more I am doing which will have remainder. So it will be easy for you to understand that how it will be. Okay. So let me move on. This number I have explained you how the division will be. Now let me take another number same from your book. That is your page number 121 I am taking. So that is 875 by 38. So children, this also I will explain. So then I will write it down. This is your answer. What is your answer called? Answer is always called quotient. Quotient. Answer is called quotient. In division, answer is called as quotient. Okay. The number which you are dividing, like this one, the inside one or this one, is called as dividend. Dividend. D-I-V-I-D-E-N-D, not T. D. Please remember, most of the time they make this common mistake, children. It is not T, it is D. D-I-V-I-D-E-N-D. Dividend. So the number which I am dividing, and the number by which you are dividing, that is this number. What is this? This 14 is your divisor. This is your divisor. This number is your divisor. From here also you can see this is your quotient, this is your dividend, this is your divisor. But here we are not having any remainder as we are left out with 0. But please remember, this is dividend, this is divisor, and this is your quotient. I am clear, I suppose? Yes. Now let's take another example. Yes, let's move on with your book example only. 875 divided by 36. Okay. So now let's see how to divide this large numbers. Because see, this is very difficult to learn the table. Till 20 you have to be very thorough on your table. So 36 it becomes a little difficult to keep on the table. For me also, okay, my god, okay, what is 36 fours? So I have to calculate in my mind. Little difficult. So let's see how I am going to do with this. So let me see that what it is by 36. Okay, let's see. 36. So what I will do is, I will do the calculation. Okay, 36 ones are 36. Yes, 36 twos are. So children, you will find a little difficulty in doing this table calculation. What is the thing is that I suggest to make a rough column, and in your arithmetic notebook you have that rough column. In your rough column, what you do is make a rough column and do the large number calculation. So at least 36 5s are 36 6s. If you are doing it, it will be easy for you. So it is, I have taken 36. Oh, okay, fine. As in your book, sorry, but that it was 38, I have taken 36, so no issues. So I can move on with 36 also. Okay, 36 twos are, let me see what is coming. 6 twos are 12, 3 twos are 6, 72. So I have got 72. Okay, now see, this is 87. Now let me see what is 36 threes are. 6 threes are 18, 3 threes are 9, then 108. 3 6 are 18, 3 3s are 9, plus 1 is 10. So which is easy for me? I suppose this is taken. So this calculation is a part which has become more easier for me because 36 table I can't remember, not even 38 which is given in your book. That is the example. For 38 I have taken 36. So see, which will be the number? It is 87. So which is the number which I am going to take? My number will be 72, children. My number will be 72. So it is 2s are. Yes, 36. So 7 minus 2 is 5. 8 minus 7 is 1. So here I have got 1 5. So now see children, it is 15. So now what is my next step? As we have learned, I need to bring this 5 down. I need to bring this 5 down. Yes, it is very important. Now what am I going to do? See, let's see, 36. Again I have to take, it is 3s is 108. Now let me check with 4s are. 4 6s are 24. 4 3s are 12. 13 14. It is 144. So now 36 5s are. 6 5s are 30. 5 3s are 15. Then plus 3, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it is 180. So which number I will be taking? See, 155 is here. So yes, I am going to take 4s are 144. Yes. Now let us subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. Yes. 1 minus 1 is 0. So now can you check that here we are having a remainder, that is 11. So now here we have got a quotient. Here we have got a remainder, divisor and dividend. Now I suppose you are clear with how the division will be. So let's write it once again, and are you clear that how you will be writing the calculation in your rough column? So let me rub it out and let me clear it again, that the answer is always called as quotient. This is your dividend. This is your remainder. That is whatever is left out, that will be your remainder. And this is your, the number by which you are dividing, that will be called as divisor. That is your divisor. Dividend, remainder, quotient, and this is your divisor. Is it clear everyone? I suppose that is very much clear, that it will be. See, you can have different examples for doing this. You can take on from your book. There are so many examples are given. So, but I have taken 2 examples, one with a remainder and one without a remainder. So, see, here the calculation is done. In the rough column, you can have the tables and all. So, with this, you have to wind it off the way it is the method to do with the large numbers and even with the smaller numbers. Okay. So let's see how I can move on. See, even I want, I can have a 48 here, I can have 100 also, then accordingly you can move on. So this is, again please quickly we can recap. This is your quotient, this is your dividend, this is your remainder, and this is your divisor. Okay. Let's now understand that if I want to check my answer, how will be I checking my answer in division? See, the formula for checking your division will be, that is how you will get the dividend or how will you get the quotient. Let's see, move on. It is always this formula you have to keep in mind in division, children. That is, see, whenever I am just taking a small number, so that you will have 25 with 6. 6 4s are 24. And what remainder I am getting is 1. See, I have got 1 here. It was easy for me. So now see, this is what my quotient. This is remainder. This is dividend. And this is divisor. So how I will get my dividend? That is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. This is my formula, children. for calculating whether my answer is correct or not. So means I should always get the dividend. Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Remember, dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Quotient plus remainder. Okay, so what is my divisor here, children? 6. Yes. What is my quotient here? 4. Yes. What is my remainder here? 1. Yes. So 6 fours is 24. Yes. What is plus 1? 25. So is it equivalent to my dividend? Yes. I have got 25. It means my answer is correct. It means my answer is correct, because see, this is the method to calculate the answer, whether the answer is correct or not. Even for the large numbers, as I have taken a small number, so it becomes little easy for you to understand. Here there was no much calculation, simply adding these numbers, but for large numbers little multiplication is more required, as you can check on from your book examples also, as it is clearly given, and so that very important, inside you do the calculation for multiplication. That will make you more comfortable to understand. So I suppose this division concept is little clear in your mind, that how. And see children, as we have learned for multiplication, that when I have been given one thing, like a price of one toffee, suppose it is a dairy milk I am purchasing a dairy milk of 10 rupees. Okay, so now I want 100 dairy milk. How much will be the cost? So I know that whenever I am calculating for more thing, it is multiplication. So what I will do is 100, I want to buy 100 into 10. That is 1000. Okay, but similarly, that how it will be for division? Now I have a question. Okay, see, I am asking, I have purchased, like it will be 100 toffees for 1000 rupees. So what will be the cost for one toffee? How will I understand? The cost of 100 toffee is 1000 rupees. So I need to calculate for one toffee. So then what I will do is, I will divide 1000 by 100, because that was the cost which I have got and that was the number of toffees which I have purchased. But I need to have the calculation for one toffee. Whenever more things are given, this is given, and I want to have it for one. That is like for the word problems I am explaining you. So that is always, remember, it is division. Like I have 1000 divided by, let me quickly just show you here. 1000 divided by 100. So 100 ones are 100, very easy. 0, 0, 0. What is left? 0. Directly I can put a 0 here, children. So what is the answer here? 10. So I have got a 10 answer. So it means the cost of one toffee is what? One dairy milk is 10 rupees. So it's simply the way that this is why we need division. I hope this part is clear for you and you have understood. And please children, as I have explained you that the method how we are going to divide the large numbers. See, you may get, see in your exercise children, that is in your page number, you can move on with your, see you have different numbers, 912 divided by 15. So you can move on. If you are not thorough with the table, please in the rough column write down the table. Then you have 317 by 52. See, these are the numbers which you will be having, and in your exercise also children, you will be having different values. 767 by 19, 478 by 26. So this is the method which you are going to divide. I hope this is clear to you children. And one small trick is there with dividing with 10 and 100. That also I will explain you with this. Okay. See, if I have a number 579 by 10. So what is the quickly that I can give you the answer, that what is my remainder? And see, I will divide also 579 by 10. I know 10's table very easy. 5's are 50. Yes. Then 7's are 70. Now see, what is your remainder coming? 9. This I have divided. But children, see, whenever we have with 10 and 100, there is a trick for that. Whenever you have with 10, always remember that the ones place will be your remainder, and the remaining leftover is your quotient. This is your quotient and this will be your remainder. This will be your remainder. Whenever you will have, see, it is given already in your book, children. You will not find any difficulty. That is page number 123. That is division by 10 and 100. So it is very simply understood that always it will be where, remember, tens means you have to write the ones place your remainder and your remaining is your quotient. Similarly, how it move on with, see, if I am having with 100, what will be my answer? Anybody? Yes, what will? Yes, if I am having with 100, then ones and tens will be your remainder. That is what ones and tens. It means what is the number form? That is remainder is 79. And what is your quotient? Quotient is 5. Okay, so see, only thing in your book is it is given by 10 only. There is no 100 values are given, so you can learn on with 10 only. No need to move on with 100 and all. So, but the thing is that you have to remember that if I have with 10, if I have with 100, if I have with 1000, that is with 10 how it is going to be? 10 means ones place. Okay, ones place you will move on with that. So, ones place I will take as my remainder and the remaining is always your quotient. And the remaining is your quotient. This I showed you with the help of division also, isn't it? Yes. Similarly, if it becomes 100, then your two digits together, that is ones and tens place will be your remainder and the leftover is your quotient. Similarly, it move on with the third, that is 1000. Three digits like ones, tens and 100 will be your remainder and the remaining leftover will be your quotient. So, this way it is studied, but you have in your book only about 10 division is there, like divided by 10. So, you have to keep in mind ones place is my remainder and the remaining whatever is left out, that is my quotient. So, you don't have to divide it. I hope this is clear and you all have understood this particular with a large number division. And children, please make more and more part with the examples and all, do more and more practice with the sums given in your book and all, and even you can frame your own numbers and you can solve this. See, with again and again more and more practice, definitely you are going to be very perfect in division, but only one thing is you have to revise your tables. That is very, very important. Without tables, it is really going to be very difficult for you. I hope you all have understood and you all are clear with the topic. So see, you have to cover up with this in your notebooks and all. That will be sending you the exercises and all. With this, you will be a great help for you for understand, okay, how I have to do the division and all. So this was the whole part which I explained you with small numbers, large numbers. Okay, this will be very clearly done on. Okay, so see, this exercise is already there. 4.1 is already given in your book. So many questions are there, which is this correct answers, the multiplication fact, which we have already covered in this. So which will be sending you the exercise. Okay. So now, see, I'll give you small examples again, a quick recap with whatever we did it today. That is that how to apply the formula and all. So this, as we have studied, what we studied in the beginning with the small numbers, how that you will be doing it in the rough column and all the particular tables and all, and then only you will be dividing it, even if it's 15, 16, or if we have 56, 76, 100, but you need to write in your rough column. Okay, children? And very important thing is the formula which I taught you for checking the answer. That was dividend is equal to divisor into quotient, or I say quotient into divisor, both are correct, plus remainder. Am I clear? I think all are with that particular word is very much clear that okay, that is not dividend, it is dividend, D-E-N-D. See, it has to be very much clear because most of the time you all are making this mistake that D-E-N-D or D-E-N-T. Okay, so it is dividend, D-E-N-D. I hope this is clear. So please do it very quickly, and all the revision work, and again more and more sums it has to be done with the linked with your this. You see, we have done multiplication also, and we have done division part. Now it is covered. So with this again and again, what is the main thing you have to do is revise the tables. That is more important. Okay, so I hope it is all clear with you and you all have understood with this. So okay children, so please do more and more practice, and thank you.